What's up, Packer fans? One more final thought before Sunday night's game against the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. The Packers are basically in a must-win situation. I thought they were in a must-win situation last week. They didn't want to fall below 500. Now they're there at 3-4, going on the road to Buffalo. Buffalo has not lost at home this season. They have a 34.5-point margin of victory at home this season. And the Packers have never won in Buffalo. I would say the odds are against this Packers team, especially based on how they played. And Allen Lazard, wide receiver 1, he is out. Christian Watson, he is questionable. David Bakhtiari likely will not play again. This Packers team is injured. Sammy Watkins, he's back, but he wasn't really effective last week. His first game back in Buffalo since he was drafted at number 4 pick back in 2013. Exciting for him. And, not having Randall Cobb, who was really effective earlier in the season, he's still on IR. This Packers team has to figure out their identity. What is your identity going to be? Are you going to throw it 39 times a game to guys like Amari Rodgers and Juwan Winfrey? Or are you going to run the football with Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon and, have your young offensive line moving forward instead of trying to pass block? They have been doing a good job blocking, but last week the Packers just got the ball out so quickly. 0 sacks, only 1 pressure in the game, which is great, but 8 drop passes on those quick throws isn't so great. You cannot have that. Obviously, Lazard dropped some, Watkins dropped some, or he ran the wrong route on some, and Doubs dropped some. Just not ideal, not what the Packers need, especially against the high-powered Buffalo offense. The one thing that the Packers have going for them is Aaron Rodgers, of course. He is 13-0 in his last 13 games on prime time, or in prime time, with a ridiculous amount of touchdowns and only 2 picks. It is, the longest streak since 1970. The longest streak for anybody. 13-0 in his last 13 games in prime time. Obviously, last year, the San Francisco 49er game when they won 30-28, I think, with the last-second field goal. And the Packers, keep it rolling. They beat the Bears that one time when Rodgers, came back at after halftime on the painkillers, and he was a little loopy. So, we all remember the games, and this is going to be another one of those. If the Packers get the win, it's going to have to be an epic victory for them. Josh Allen is playing lights out, MVP status. Stephon Diggs, first-team All-Pro receiver already, pretty much. Gabriel Davis is really a strong number 2. He'd probably be a number 1 on most teams, like the Packers. And then they have Isaiah McKenzie, who's also really good. Dawson Knox as a tight end. Devin Singletary coming out of the backfield. This Buffalo team is ready to go, and the Packers, coming into Buffalo, this crowd, this environment, it's going to be wild, and the Packers are going to have to be, the best form of themselves, figuring it out on defense, not giving up big plays, communication on the back end, and then on offense, like I said, figure out the identity. Are you going to be throwing it 39 times a game, or are you going to run it 35 times a game, or at least get it to your running backs 30 to 35 times a game? That's how many touches they need. I need Dillon to have at least 15 carries. That's where he's at his best, is when he starts getting up there in carries, wearing out that defense. He had 4 last week. That's not going to fly. He doesn't even get his footing on 4. And then Aaron Jones only had 8. Obviously, he had 9 catches, but he needs 15 carries in this game. The Packers are 20-0 when Aaron Jones runs the ball 15 or more times. If they can do that with him, I think the Packers have a chance at time of possession winning and all the other things. I'm super excited. Go Pack, go. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Check out other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Go Packers. Peace out.